The federal wrapped penny roll, the infamous, the beyond famous, and at one point hated by everybody, but now loved by all. So weird, man. So weird. History doesn't make sense, but they say it rhymes, and I don't know what that means, but we're going to go on a penny roll hunt today with a federal or bank wrapped or whatever. I don't even know the difference between that. Like, how do you really know where these come from? You ever think about that? Well, I mean, I guess, I don't know. I don't know. I could have asked the bank teller, I guess. I just assumed that she said, one of them told me that they come from the federal bank. That they send their pennies to the federal bank, and when they need pennies, this is what they get. That's what I was told. All right. Obviously, there's the ones that are also called Loomis, which are selling for ridiculous. I can't believe how much Loomis rolls are selling for now. My longest standing member, Eric, I know you were doing Loomis rolls and you were buying them. I don't know if you were buying them I don't even know how they come. Do they come in the box? Let me tell you how much Loomis rolls cost on eBay right now. Just as a little, whatever thing on the side. Loomis, penny roll. Okay. All right, that looks cheap. I'm gonna go lowest first, I guess. 1 cent shield, but it says shield. Why is it saying shield? $1.50 from Loomis bankroll. Oh, that's not bad. I don't know why I wonder if there's different types of Loomis rolls. Again, Eric would probably know. Why does this one say 21? Oh, this is weird. So I guess you can, and I know they have a website, and you can go to the website, create an account and all that. This one here, oh, and you can get them by dates okay, so it's super interesting. All right. Anyway, they're $1.50, and that's not bad. It's only 3x. So, but it looks like they're from all the ones that I'm looking at. There are from specific. I'm gonna throw this in the garbage. I can't keep that from specific years. All the ones on the bottom. Loomis Bank 1 cent roll, BU roll. I don't know what that means. It looks like they're all from. It says like from specific years. So here's another one. I'm gonna throw that one out too. 2023. I have to look at that under the. I mean, I know the V is usually very clear, so there really should be. If I have to look up, if I have to take it off camera, it's because I'm looking at dirt or a scratch or something. Yeah, it's nothing there. Shut that light off. It's too bright. I like the contrast of. Okay, how much do we have? I mean, the only thing I could say about look at that nice woody tone. So I guess it's copper, right? Yeah, 81. All right. The only thing what I like most about um the bank wrap rolls, I don't know. I guess it's. All right. Well, it's not coming onto the surface, so a little interesting. I'll put it to the side. It's a little interesting. Is that it's really truly random, outside of those Loomis rolls that I guess is from. I don't know where they get it from. I'm not an expert on that. Far from it. Actually, everything I know about it really is from Eric. No close AM. 83. Look at some wild. Look at this misaligned die. That's a wild misaligned die right there. That is a wild misaligned die. I'll put it with the other ones. We got a couple weird ones. 2013. And dirty too, right? A bunch of dirty ones. Here goes another nice copper. I think this is copper number 2. This is our second copper. A nice 61. I think I said the episode number before, right? Let me just 865. $865. Nostalgia. Yeah, there's something nostalgic. There's just something nostalgic now. It's so funny. I mean, they're still technically. I mean, they haven't done away with the penny is coming out in 2026. Here's a P. I don't know. Do I want to clean this? I don't know. I don't know if I want to clean this, man. Forget it. Like, why are so many of these dirty, right? Like, where did it get their pennies from? You gotta wonder, man. I find it interesting. Fascinating might be a little too strong of a word. I definitely find it interesting. The whole bank wrapped in where they get their, which bank is doing the wrap. I don't even know which bank is doing the wrapping. And the Federal Reserve aren't there a bunch of Federal Reserves? Isn't it one in New York, one in Philly, one in? Aren't they like? You know what? Let me look that up. What do they mean? Now the Federal Reserve deals with change. That's all right. How many Federal Reserves are there? There are 12 Federal Reserve banks. There are 12. Okay. How many Federal Reserve banks wrap coins? Federal Reserve itself does not typically. So what do they mean when they say Federal Reserve? I don't understand. Instead, it's distributed. It distributes them to commercial bank. Well, what do you mean? Which they have their own procedures for handling and wrapping coins, often using armored car service. Federal handles the distribution of coins in bulk and commercial bank. Man, the whole thing is really complicated, man. You know, going on it. I mean, I got to be honest. Just going to, trying to set up once a month, right? Taking a day out of my life once a month and traveling around to these banks and getting pennies for 2 years. And like the whole what they call that horse and pony show. Oh, we got a wheat cent. Man, look at that. Look how bowl shaped it is, and look how the letters just go right up into the rim. And look at that U. Wow. Wow. Nice looking wheat cent, man. I got to look at those letters on the top. That's really cool looking. Wow. So weird. Holy smokes. Is this a. Do you see, did you see, how many people saw this before I saw it? So we got, where's my pointer? So again, is it because of the tilt of the strike? I don't know. So we got this going. I'm gonna look at copper coins in a second. I don't want to go too crazy. I could spend an hour on this one penny. We got that. That looks like a double die. We got this on the eye. We got look at the God. And again, is it from the tilt of the strike, from the misaligned die? I mean, I don't see what that has to do with this over here. All right, so let me look at copper coins 1953 and see if we see the 3, the I, and the God in what year is that? 1953. So let's go to 1953. If I see anything, I'll bring it back up there. P1DO. All right, the 9 and the eyelid. That's all they show. Nice doubling shown towards the center of the coin towards the center of the coin. Of the coin on the first 3 digits of the date. Yeah, and ours would be the last digit. How would let me keep my mouth shut. Light spread to the south shows an extra eyelid. Okay, so I didn't check for the extra eyelid, and of course it's the first 3 letters and numbers, and we got the last number. Okay. All right, they do show. Let me see this on the 9. First of all, that W, that Wexler 001 in a proof it's a proof. It's for the proof, right? PR63. That's proof. So I guess it's not. It's not what we have. Anyway, let me look again. I did wipe off the 9 a little bit. Man, that 3 is bananas, man. I just don't like the fact that it's only on the 3. Now, let me look at that eye. Yeah, the eye too, but everything's going in different directions towards the outside. Everything's going towards the outside, towards the rim. And let me look at the eyelid. I don't see anything in the eyelid. All right, and I said I didn't want to spend too much time here, and I did. So I don't know. Everything it has a weird strike, and the 3, the God, and the so everything around the edge towards shooting out towards the edge has, I guess it's mechanical doubling, but boy does that look good. And it keeps on, does not want to stay in focus. It's only on the 3. Let me take a picture of that. It's only on the 3. Yeah, it's got to be some kind of mechanical thing going on. Same thing with the eye. And the God. I guess. I don't know. I will put it to the side. That's copper paint number 3. Here's copper paint number 4. A light strike on the motto. Look at the motto. Look how light that strike is. I mean, compared to if everything was like that, then maybe it wouldn't be so noticeable. But look how strong the Liberty and the date is. And then the motto is like worn out or something. I don't know. Another weird coin. Yeah. So the whole thing with the bank and the Fed and this and that and they don't make it and they don't wrap it. They distribute it, but and the other banks do. And who are the other banks? And the whole thing is just bugs me out a little bit. It's cool though. I'm glad. I like the mystery. I like the convoluted. I mean, it's part of. I think that's just part of the American government. It's convoluted, waste of time, right? Like so. pennies go there, then they go somewhere else, and then from there they go somewhere else, and from there they go somewhere else before they end up in your pocket. So you could change your car. You know what I mean? I mean, it's the whole thing is just kind of dumb, you know. But that's our society. That's government. Government wastes time and is inefficient, is wasteful, and and the penny's a great example of that. Something that's so small and inconsequent, and really inconsequential, even though it's inconsequential, really. They said, "Oh yeah, getting rid of the penny." First of all, they said they're getting rid of the penny because of the millions of dollars it costs to make the penny. And as soon as they got rid of the penny, they said the millions of dollars it's going to cost companies to round. They have to round down because if they round up, they can be sued uh, because they're not giving the exact change. Right? This was on the news. I kid you not. Exactly like I said it. So they said from rounding, they have to round everything down, right? They can't take a penny from somebody in certain states, not everywhere, in certain states. Anyway, the point is, it's like, yeah, yeah, don't worry, nothing's gonna change. And then boom, one day they send out an email to the banks to say we're not. That's it, everything changed. So that's just typical American government for you. That's a nice shiny nickel memorial. Little rim dent there. I'll hold on to that one. A lot of copper, man. This is copper pay number 7, and a wheat cent. I haven't found a wheat cent in weeks. And on the Federal Wrap Bank Wrap penny roll that I opened today, I find a wheat cent. It's just so crazy, man. It's just so crazy. It's loca, I tell you, loca. Loca, 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 loca. $19.98. No white AM. So they're $1.50. Even though I'm telling you, I know I saw some place where they were selling for $7 a piece, and I guess that's what triggered this whole discussion. Is like, I guess if you know about bank wraps, Loomis, I think even what the other big banks, right? Wells Fargo, all these banks, right? Brinks, they all do something relating to pennies, or they used to, or what have you. I don't know. I don't know. And nice misaligned die. That's a big fat rim on the bottom. And that's number 8. And I guess if you know what you're looking for, that's so important, to know. Like me, I learned what I've learned, and I'm always trying to learn a little bit more. I'm always trying to learn something new. Oh, an 82. It's a zinc 82, scratched up. Philadelphia, large date zinc. And I guess I never put enough time into learning about 1998. No white AM. Learning about the federal rack rolls. I know people. I know again. I know I use his. I use his name a lot on this channel because I used to. He used to. Eric was doing a lot of these, doing a box a day, a box, 2 boxes a week, and 1992, no close saying, and I think he got them from the bank, and I believe he also told me that he ordered Loomis rolls from a Loomis account. And I remember I went to Loomis at one point after that, and it was a little expensive, man. That's why I never did it, to be honest with you. It was a little expensive. Wow, what a beauty! What an absolute stunner of a 1962 Denver. What a stunner! What a beautiful coin this is. What a beauty! What a beauty! That's number 9. 789. Yeah. Piece of paper. I guess that's how it was stuck to this one. and I know that he spent the time to learn about it, and he invested, and he spent his money. You know what I'm saying? And for some things, you just gotta, if you have to spend money to learn certain things, man, there's no way around it. You know, it's an unfortunate part of life, where money really sometimes dictates opportunities, even for something so small as a penny, right? I've been doing this now for a couple years, and I still don't really fully understand how the federal bank and federal banks, but they're not banks, but they are banks, but they're not the government, and they don't wrap pennies, but the banks send them to the Federal Reserve, but the Federal Reserve then sends them to the banks, and the banks. I mean, the whole thing is just convoluted, and confusing. But certain people who are really into federal wrap penny rolls, they got subscriptions, and they put their time and effort into it, and they mastered that certain niche of coin roll hunting. So I got a bunch of them, and I'll do them for as long as I have them. And who knows if the economy turns around and you can't get them no more, and they're $100 or $150 a box in 5 years, and I need to get a box then I'll end up buying one too. So I'm in the same boat like everybody else. I'm not above any of that, and I'll end up buying a box of Federal Wrap rolls 5, 6, 7 years from now for video content, and I'll spend whatever 100. Who knows how much it's going to be? $200, $300 for something that costs 25 bucks today. That you can't get them anymore unless you have a business account. No banks are giving them out anymore. I did a video the other day, and I was like, I had to act like a spy to get, you know what I mean, and lie and tell me, yeah, I have a business. I had a business, and I closed the business, but I kept the account. And she was looking at the account, looking at me, almost like if I was going through Interpol or something like that. Going through when you go to another country and they look at your passport, then they look at your face, then they look at your passport, then they ask you questions. That's what it felt like when for getting the box of pennies from the bank. What's your name? Let me see your ID. Looking at the ID. What's the name of your business? Where's it located at? And then looking at me, then looking at the computer. Where's it located at? Oh, what type of things do you do in your business? Oh, like, anyway, I'll do it for as long as I can, and then I'll just that's it. It's over soon anyways. It doesn't even matter. All right. God bless. Please click like and subscribe, and I'll start my short. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 10, and what's this? Is this a copper penny? Left. Oh no, that's a zinc. That's the zinc, right? Yeah, that's the zinc. Is it zinc? I gotta weigh it. So we have 10 copper pennies in a possible. I think that's a zinc 82. Yeah, 254. It's zinc. All right, and I'll see you on the next one. I got 10. I have 10 copper pennies for the videos.